Good afternoon. My name is David Dawson. I'm showing you my old 64 Galaxy from Hickory, North Carolina. I'm going to talk about it today in a little bit and let you get a good view of it, and you can decide if you're interested in it or not. And let's get into it. It has been stripped down to the bare metal. Metal's been treated, painted back, PPG base coat, clear coat. The front bumper is aftermarket. The back bumper is aftermarket. The lights have been replaced. The turn signals have been replaced. All the bezels are new. The trim has been polished. The trim around the windshield has been polished. The interior is new. The carpet is new. When I say new, it's 6 years old. The car's probably got 100 miles on it since in 6 years. Yeah, maybe a little more, but not much. When I purchased the car, it had a 429, about a 69 model, and it was a 429 Thunderjet. And one, it wasn't the right motor, and two, it was sitting at the house in the carport, and I was letting it idle when the spring in the oil pump broke, and it spun a bearing. So I decided that if I was going to have to fix it, I might as well put the correct engine back in it. So it does have a 67 390 Hypo, most likely out of a GT Mustang. It has the factory dual points distributor in it. It has the heads that Shelby used on it. I can get you the number if that's what you want. Basically, the heads on it are the pre-runner to the 428 Cobra Jet heads. The body is as laser straight as you can get. The floor pans are spectacular. I got under the car and pressure washed it and cleaned all of it off, looked for any rust, took a screwdriver, poked the floorboards. There's no holes. It's very solid. The exhaust is new. It has don't laugh at me, but the exhaust was on it. I reused it, and it has the old glass packs in it. It doesn't sound bad. Preferably, I like the Flowmasters chambered muffler stuff, but it still sounds good, and it's not loud, which we'll get into here in just a minute. This is a beautiful car. I mean, it's beautiful. In some of the pictures I've noticed, it looks like from the door back, it's a different color, but it's not. If you're here in person looking at it, it's not on both sides. I think it's just a lighting issue. If you're not around to come and personally look at the car, I would be more than happy if you end up buying the car to pay half on a third-party inspector. Just remember that most third-party inspectors, when they inspect cars that's typically new. And so they're going to inspect this car as if it's a brand new car. And I've had cars in the past that just want to show a weekend before, and they come out and inspect it, and I get bad reviews. So just take that into consideration. As I'm walking around the car, I'm taking pictures. There's a couple chips here and there. There's one. There's one small chip on the trunk lid. Where is it? Where's my pinky? Right there. I mean, literally, it's a tiny speck. Glass is clean and clear. The trim looks beautiful. You can see all the trim's been replaced. All right, let's get into it. Oh, it's got the 427 hubcaps on it. The armrests, I have them. They're brand new. They're in the trunk. It says 44,000 miles on the clock. There's no telling how many miles are on it, to be honest. Oh yeah, I had the transmission rebuilt too, so it's brand new. Man out of Lenoir done it for me, Lenoir, North Carolina, named Lloyd Trivet done it. He's a local legend when it comes to transmissions. It does not have electronic ignition. I just didn't feel like painting the fender again. It's dusty. I should have cleaned it up more, but it's dusty right now. I put a new aluminum radiator in it. All of the trim is new. Well, 90%. I put them Thunderbird covers on it. Yes, sir. Sounds good. Headliner's new. Let's get around it. One spot right there where I hit it with the door. It's dusty under here. New universal joints. New transmission I've already covered. It's as solid as you're ever going to see one underneath here. But this is a really, really good driver. Not a show car by any stretch of the imagination. Just a good driver. Something you can enjoy, you can tinker with, take to the next level fairly cheap. You could make a show car out of it reasonably cheap. The bones are there. It's a very rust-free car. And it's just for enjoyment. They powder coated the grill. Not a big fan of that, but it is what it is. It's just all in all, a very nice car. And you're not going to find one that's got the bones that this one's got without paying out the nose for it. I don't know if anybody restores cars, but right now the local restoration shop's about 120 an hour around here. The fella I bought this car off of 4 years ago already had $25,000 in it, and I ended up finishing up the car. So if that tells you anything, I've got probably $4,000 in it, more at least, not counting boatloads of time. She's a beautiful car. I'm just letting you get some final views of it. I'm actually taking pictures. It's my Hummer back there. I'm gonna sell it next month. Tired of paying $7. Well, it gets about 7 miles to the gallon, not $7. All right. You can see that coloration right there. It's not, if you've seen it in person, it's exactly the same. We had a body shop for 25 years. My dad did. I'm used to colors not matching, but this one matches it in person. All right, well, thank you for looking, and we'll go from here. I hope to hear from you.